Yes, you can. You've been told this over and over again, from pulpits to platforms, from books to conferences. But that's where most motivational messages stop, and that's where we must get deeper. So, yes, you can. But the question that will determine whether you live the reality of that promise or die with it as a fantasy is this: how can you? Because between you can and you did lies a vast territory, and that territory is governed by laws, unchanging, unyielding, uncompromising laws. Yes, you can. You've been told this over and over again, from pulpits to platforms, from books to conferences. The message has echoed into your spirit. You can achieve anything. You have greatness within you. You have an appointment with destiny. And yes, I am here to tell you that's absolutely true. Like a seed that carries within it not just one tree, but an entire forest. Generations of shade, fruit, and life waiting to burst forth. You were created with forests inside you. You are a nation. Think about that for a moment. A tiny seed, it appears insignificant, fragile, small, but embedded within its DNA are generations of life, even an entire forest. The one that made you fashioned you in the same way. He didn't make you for small living. He didn't design you for mediocrity. When he breathed life into you, he embedded galaxies of potential, forests of purpose, a nation. You are not an accident of biology. You are a masterpiece of intentionality. Every gift, every talent, every desire he placed within you was calibrated for significance. The seed is real, the forest is real, and greatness is real within you. But that's where most motivational messages stop, and that's where we must get deeper. So, yes, you can. But the question that will determine whether you live the reality of that promise or die with it as a fantasy is this: how can you? Yes, you can, but how can you? Because between you can and you did lies a vast territory. And that territory is governed by laws, unchanging, unyielding, uncompromising laws. So, let me tell you something that will fundamentally shift how you approach your entire existence. Life follows laws. Not wishes, not hopes, not intentions, laws. Success is not an accident. It will not just happen to you. You don't just stumble into greatness. You don't accidentally build an empire. You don't wake up one morning and discover you've become the person you were destined to be. No, my friend. You will make it happen through laws. So, let's get back to our seed. That seed has within it everything necessary to become a mighty tree, to become a towering forest. The blueprint is embedded in it. The DNA is set. The potential is undeniable, but it requires certain conditions. It needs soil. That is the right environment. It needs water. That is consistent nourishment. It needs sunlight. That is proper positioning. It needs time, patience through seasons. It needs protection from elements that will destroy it before it matures. Without these conditions, that seed, with all its glorious potential, will rot. The forest will die unborn. The greatness will perish in the package. But here is where you're different from the seed. The seed is subject to conditions outside itself. Remember? It must wait for the gardener. It cannot plant itself. It can't water itself. It can't position itself. But you can. And like the seed, you do not only require certain conditions to reach your full potential, it is on you to create them. You are both the seed and the gardener. You carry the forest, and you must cultivate the environment that brings it forth. That's why your life right now, where you are, what you have become, is a direct reflection of the conditions you've created and allowed. It's a reflection of the laws that you've obeyed and ignored, the disciplines you've embraced or rejected. So, let me give you a small biblical example. God told Joshua something profound. Then shall you make your way prosperous, and you shall have good success. Did you catch that? Not I will prosper you. Not prosperity will find you. Not wait and see what happens. You shall make your way prosperous. Yes, you heard me right, Joshua. You shall. You shall make your way prosperous. You shall do it by the laws that you obey intentionally. This is the divine partnership. God plants the seed and you must cultivate the soil. God gives the potential, but you must create the conditions. God opens the doors, but you must build the capacity and walk through them. Let me tell you something that will liberate you and terrify you at the same time. Life is no respecter of persons. Success is no respecter of persons. The laws that govern life and success work for whoever works them. They don't care about your background, my friend. They don't care about who you are. Think about Adam in the Garden of Eden. God gave him a clear law. Of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat, for in the day that you eat of it you shall surely die. When Adam ate of the fruit, God didn't have to come down and kill him. No. The law executed itself. Adam died immediately. Not physically, of course, but spiritually. Separation from God occurred the moment the law was violated. God didn't need to enforce it. The law was self-enforcing. That's how laws work, my friend. They don't wait for permission. They don't require enforcement. They simply activate the moment they are engaged, whether in obedience or disobedience. God didn't kill Adam. The law did. The consequence was embedded in the law itself. Let me give you another simple but powerful example from Scripture. Solomon, when he wrote Ecclesiastes, it wasn't just from the great wisdom he received from God, but it was as a man of experience, an old king reflecting on decades of observing human life. And this is an experience every man should take seriously, a perspective we should listen to. In Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 11, he says, I have observed something under the sun. So imagine King Solomon. As a king, he observed thousands upon thousands of lives and how they played out. People from many backgrounds, many levels of talent, different degrees of potential, and here is what he concluded. The race is not to the swift. The battle is not to the strong, nor does bread come to men of wisdom. Nor does riches to men of understanding, nor favor to men of skill, but time and chance happen to them all. I wish that would sink in for a moment. The fastest don't always win, the strongest don't always conquer, the wisest don't always prosper, the most talented don't always succeed. Why? Because how people ended up wasn't merely a function of their abilities or their potential. It was a function of how they understood and obeyed the laws of time and chance. Someday I will dig into these laws, but for now, my only aim is to convince you that there must be intentionality to your becoming. Not just faith, not just hope, not just believing in yourself. Intentionality, deliberate, calculated, purposeful alignment with the laws that govern success. There are many laws, and God willing, we shall explore them someday. The law of priority, association, preparation, consistency, the law of seed time and harvest, intentionality, momentum, stewardship, sacrifice, compounding, among others. I mention this not to overwhelm you, my friend, but to awaken you to the reality. There is a system to success. There are laws to greatness. There are laws that govern and release your potential. So, yes, you can. You absolutely can. You have an appointment with destiny. Yes, there is greatness within you. There is a forest. There is a nation. But the question isn't whether you can. It's whether you will obey the laws that release what's already within you. Because these laws don't bend for anyone, my friend. They don't negotiate. They simply are. You align with them or you struggle against them. You respect them or they humble you. You obey them or you watch others do so and pass you by. Your destiny isn't in question, but your obedience is. The laws are set. The seed is planted. The appointment is scheduled. So, only one question remains. Will you show up? Let me leave you with this right now. Which laws are you obeying? And more importantly, which laws are you disobeying? Because I promise you, your life right now is answering both questions with perfect clarity. Your relation reveals the law of association. Your daily routine reveals your law of priority. Your financial state reveals your law of stewardship. Your opportunities reveal your law of preparation. Your results reveal your law of consistency. But now you know the secret that separates dreamers from achievers, wishers, if there is a word like that, from winners, potential from performance. How you can. Not if you can, but how you can. Through intentionality, through alignment with unchanging laws, through consistent obedience to the principles that govern greatness. The forest, or should I say the nation, is waiting. But it won't emerge through wishing. It will emerge through obedience. So, go now. Not just with belief, not just with hope, but with a system. Not just with desire, but with discipline. The laws are waiting to work for you, my friend. The question is no longer, can you? The question is, will you? It is time.